I'm not sure how many people care about this, but so I'm I can go back probably 10 years. I probably studied for like 5, 6 quantum physics and stuff, particle physics and things like that. And I was trying to build a perfect system because I know there's no such thing as infinite size to anything. Even the universe, I believe, that has a ceiling. Logic would tell you so. There's only so much matter, space, and energy in a universe that can exist. Stretches out like a rubber band and bounces back, and the ceiling is fixed. It doesn't change shape. So the universe itself, its whole entire size, its height, depth, width doesn't change. Only thing that changes is the pressure of the stuff inside of it. So it stretches out like a rubber band, then bounces back, and you get the Big Bang, Big Crunch. It's infinite. Well, anyway, so I was trying to create a perfect number system based on that to weigh all the things in the universe. And so I decided to start with the smallest thing that I could find in the books, and that was Planck's constant. So I converted that into kilograms, and then wanted to find different ways to see how many times I could times that to equal the size of an electron. And then you could build your whole system there because they use the electron for the mass. When they're it's like well, you first get, for instance, anything times the electron would equal anything else. See, even though they have neutrinos and so on and so forth, but anyway, so I just used the basic systems that they had set up already. So the best way actually is to take the after you convert the Planck's constant, which my Planck's constant is a little bit different than theirs because I perfected it. And all these are averages basically. See, so sometimes when they're studying things, they're getting different numbers. Why? And they have, well, it's a less or get if it's give or take this. Why? Because they're gaining and losing energy all the time. So you're not going to catch two that are going to be. I think it'd be hard to have two that are exactly the same. You know what I mean? There's always going to be a little bit of a different spin or a wave or a motion or something inside of it that's different. I'm pretty sure there's not one that's exactly this 100% exactly the same. The matter, energy, and space in it, something's going to be off. Something's going to be different. There's going to be something. Anyway, so but what I did was instead of doing what I would like to do, which is what I used to do, you take and you do the Planck's constant and convert it into kilograms. You change it into, you do times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 all the way to 9, right? And then you can plus those numbers together in that entire mathematical little graph. You can plus them times each other, keep putting numbers underneath it that you've already used, that same number. You just times it times 2 times 3 times 4 until you equal exactly 9.1 whatever closest to their number that they have for the electron mass. You see what I'm saying? But in this case, what I did was I divided my number that I have for Planck's constant converted into kilograms into an electron just to see the closest number that it could give. Well, once it got to the 5, it virtually basically infinitely looped. So it was 224 at the end here instead of 2, and I just changed it to 5. So this is the way I was going to go with it. But what I was trying to do was get this ChatGPT 6 to copy this, convert it. So what it asked me to do was just copy this code that it had printed out. I guess to make sure that it had copied from the paper correctly. And then let me see. Oh yeah, it's wrong right there. I just noticed that. It's 564. Yeah, it's got it wrong. It's 9564. It's one. Yeah, why does it got 3? That's wrong too. It's 7372. It's got 731. 73 731 739. No, that's wrong. This is wrong anyway. Oh, that's wrong. Um, Hang on it. See, I didn't notice it when it had done that. I could have corrected it right here. I copied and pasted it. Anyway, so I'm not going to do that now because as much stuff as I told it to just do just now, it's gonna be, it'll tell me, oh, you used up all your turns. So I don't know if you have to put money into it. So that's what it ended up coming up with. But, thing is, that didn't make no sense. I told it, I said, yeah, do it all. It asked me, well, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this. I said, you know what? Just, yeah, do it all. Hmm. It's very interesting what it came up with, though. Like to go back and do this. I'll probably do it tomorrow because I really don't want to get in all that. It probably will stop me and say, "Oh, you can't do it." No, I'll get to the, down to this point, and it'll be like, "Do you want me to do that?" I'm like, plus I don't know if it'll ask the same thing, so I don't know how to go backwards in it. I mean, I guess I could copy it from right here. What it asked, instead tell it to do that. I could copy this number back again and correct the numbers it had wrong, and then select this right here, and then tell it to do that.